Most def. It's all about that vlog time. Hope I don't fall down and bust this camera going down this trail. It's like we're on a real trail, but it kind of seems not like a real trail. It's really hard to tell with all the beautiful fall leaves covering it. Trail hiking. If you're not into trail hiking, then we need to have a long discussion. It's like a real trail. This is a real trail. Wasn't expecting this. Kind of got a question. I don't know if any of you have been going through this or already been going through it or not at all. But I'm starting to find that the little small things you need to do in life that are like they're important but they feel not so important to do is just really like annoying, and like it's weird to say it's a waste of your time, but it feels like a waste of the short amount of time that I have on this planet to do. I'm talking about things like shaving. I just dread having to shave. I don't want to shave, but I'm going to do it because I also don't want a bunch of hair on my face. So things like that I'm just finding to be way more just like, I don't like to use the word exhausting because I have a lot of energy, I have a lot of endurance, but I feel like that's an exhausting task that I don't want to do but kind of need to do. And there's just other things, like even things like going grocery shopping. I mean, I'm maybe most of us don't like grocery shopping, but like just the thought of doing that stuff feels like such a waste of energy. But then I need that food for the energy, right? I don't know. You let me know. You guys tell me. Do you guys experience this type of thing too as well? What is it about hiking that makes you have these feelings as if like, oh, I'm living, as if you weren't living before? But it does do that. It makes you feel like that. It makes you want to say those things. And I guess as human beings, that's a great thing that we can connect with and express, because maybe it's kind of actually hard to describe what the heck that means, but at least when we're talking to each other about it, I think we have an understanding of that. I talk a lot about how time is like short in our lives, that we don't have really all that long to live, you know, especially if you're looking at it from like a cosmic calendar point of view. It is short. Our lives are very short. So, but something about that I get out of knowing that is that life just means so much more to me, and I just want to do as much stuff as I can, fun things, creative things, because it's all in comparison to how much time we only have here. And I actually enjoy the things that I do a lot more knowing that I'm going to expire. I know in a way that can sound really sad, but it's kind of just, it's the facts of life as we know it right now. And because of that, I just have a view on it that whatever I'm doing, try to make it as much fun as possible. It just makes it that more exciting, knowing that I'm racing against a clock. And in a sense, I'm racing against the clock, but I'm also racing against myself, meaning it's up to me to go out there and try to have as much fun as I can and find meaning in life as much as I can, which I do. And every day I learn new ways to view it, to think about why it's meaningful. I find it way less scary. You know, I know some people be scared the idea of not existing, but I think it brings a lot more excitement to life.
How smooth this part of the stick is.
That's smooth,
isn't it?
I think most of us work a 9-to-5 job. I still do. Been doing it for a very, very long time. Of course, the dream is to get out of a 9-to-5 and make it your hobby, where you get paid to do your hobby. Of course that's what I'm trying to do. But I just wanted to talk about something that I think a lot of us probably are like this about, not really enjoying your time into your days off from work. And you know, in a way, that's the reality of working a 9-to-5, because it isn't really just 9-to-5. It's the whole day is filled with things you have to attend when you have a job. But we need to figure out ways like how we can look forward to coming home and still enjoy something and have fun, even though the window for that's really small. Because just waiting for your days off 5 days before you get to enjoy, there's just something sad about that, right? Like, and even I end up like that too. Like, I try to every day try to figure out what can I do after work to find some enjoyment to do, and just not make it about it was just a day of work. And I do, you know, I do find things and I have things set up, but of course it's not always consistent. And a lot of us love consistency because that's something you can kind of depend on, rely on. But of course, all types of random things happen in our lives. But I guess I just wanted to share those thoughts.